four, 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 four. Not one, not two, not three, four, four. No less to the fucking Dutch. It's real fucking karma for me, dude. I gotta say, it's karma. All the shit that I talk on the Dutch, and then the Dutch come to Anfield and fuck us. Can you hear me all right, by the way? How's my sound? I'm mobile right now. I'm on my laptop. This isn't what I usually do. I'm on the bed of a fucking hotel room. This is the only place I can go live at. Is my sound fucked, or do I sound normal? Let me know. Thank you. Hey. OMP, you're the absolute boy. Thank you. Fucking four, dude. There is nothing to analyze at that point. There is no need to break down the goals. There's no need to show you pictures. Four to the Dutch. Four to the Dutch. Anyway, let's do our normal intro because we didn't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to clip these together into an actual intro video, but just for the people who haven't seen it, let's actually do the real intro here.
All right, gold member. Don't play the laughing boy. There are only two things I can't stand in this world. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
What?
It's time to go!
We're back! We're back! We're back! We're back! We're back! We're back!
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet?
Nothing yet, sir.
How about you?
Not a thing, sir!
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
No, 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 no. We're completely fucked, completely fucked. We're completely fucked.
What kind of person to say a told us so? But you know what? A told us so. A fucking a told us so.
All right. Listen, I'm going to take all of those and I'm going to clip them together and make an actual intro video so that you don't fucking see me behind. I know it looks really unprofessional, but right now we're kind of just fucking shooting from the hip here. All right. We're shooting from the hip. We're shooting from the hip. It's pretty simple why he hasn't been sacked yet. Do you remember the analogy that we played, I don't know, 4 weeks ago when we were talking about there's stage one, then there's stage 5, right? Like there's stage 1 and then there's terminal. At this point, the club is in terminal. So, you know, what's the difference? You know, like if you were going to die, what is the difference? There really isn't any. You've kind of accepted your fate. And so now it is what it is, you know, like there's nothing to try to prevent or preempt or take initiative on. You've kind of just accepted the fact that it's over. And listen, to be fair to FSG, I really have no idea who you would bring in. And if you were to sack Arne Slot, I don't know if the rest of the staff stays. Again, I want him gone, but I'm a fan. You know, I'm not the one who is setting up this team financially. I'm not the one who is in charge of the books. I'm not the one who is in charge of the long-term sustainability of the organization. You know, I mean, there's a lot of moving parts, but I think the club have kind of just accepted the fact that I mean, I think it's a foregone conclusion that he's leaving. I don't think that you can save yourself at this point. I don't know how you could save yourself. It was an absolute joke. It was an absolute joke. We're gonna review. Listen, I'm not gonna be able to show as much stuff because I'm working off a laptop. That laptop is sitting on my balls. I'm risking testicular cancer to sit here and stream. So we're gonna do our best to look on Twitter and see what people are saying. But I saw what he looked like as he was walking off the pitch. That looked like a man who knew that he was dead. That looked like a guy walking in the hospice ward, just sort of accepting the fact that he's only got a couple days left on Earth and it is what it is. You know, that's what I saw. I saw a guy in hospice without his nurses. There's a reason why I said that Nottingham Forest was the most important game. Losing to Man City is whatever, guys. Like, at the end of the day, it's City. It's City away. We got it wrong. Losing to Nottingham Forest 3-0 at home, that's unacceptable. Losing to PSV Eindhoven 4-1 at home, that is insane. Guys, we have lost, Crystal Palace at home, Nottingham Forest at home, PSV at home in like the span of 4 weeks. When is the last time Liverpool lost 3 games at home in a season? And Arne Slot did it in a month. That is unbelievable. I mean, at this point, I didn't even know that these levels of sucking fucking dick existed. I didn't even know that it was possible to be this bad. You want to know what's even funnier? If it wasn't for Rio Engamoa, Mohamed Salah's penalty, and Federico Chiesa, we would already be in 14th. In fact, we would be in 18th. I know that a lot of things went wrong for Liverpool yesterday. First and foremost, Virgil van Dijk, that looked like the most deliberate handball I've ever seen. I'm just going to say it, guys. I think he purposely did that. Like, I'm at the point now where I'm looking at the effort from the players, and I think that they're throwing the games. I don't see any other logical conclusion. I don't see how else you could put in a performance like that. There's no one on the planet, there is no one alive whose natural reaction to a corner kick is to throw their arm up at the ball. He pulled a Luis Suarez against Ghana. Do you guys remember when Luis Suarez was on the goal line against Ghana in the 2010 World Cup, and the guy shoots the ball and Suarez just sticks his hands up and he blocks it? He gets sent off and then Ghana missed the pen. That's what that felt like. Look at the defending on the 4th goal. That looked like guys who didn't want to be on the pitch. They were like, what? Run back? I don't give a shit. Hey, I'm just trying to rationalize it in my own brain. I don't understand. Atletico was a good performance. Everton was a good performance. It's not just one. Now, this is a topic I want to discuss real quick. I don't think that the players have believed in Slot for a long time. I think that, let's go back to the analogy that I like to use. You guys all have jobs, right? You guys all do things. And if you're not employed at the minimum, your mom tells you to do something. if there was a specific way to do something and you knew the efficient way, but I told you to do it a different way that wasn't efficient and you had to do it that way, would you do it with energy? Would you do it with confidence? Or would you sit there and saying, I know this isn't going to fucking work, but I have to do it? That's kind of what I feel like with these players right now. They don't believe in the way that we're playing football. They don't believe in the system. And they're not putting energy towards it. They're not putting fight towards it. Again, it's kind of hard to sit there and genuinely believe that the players think that the way to build up in the Premier League is to walk around the pitch. Again, I ask you guys every week, stop watching the ball. Just by a show of hands, how many people saw, even when the game was 1-1 in build-up, everyone walking who didn't have the ball? Just let me know. How many of you guys were looking around the pitch, trying to see where people, where are the options, and how many did you see walking? Was it a walking simulator yesterday? Did it become more of a walking simulator as we kept conceding goals? Is the number one trait of a Liverpool player his ability to walk? Yes, yes. But that's not unique to this game, Mantis. That's not unique to PSV. That's in every game, wins included. A lack of energy alone is going to give you a lack of fight. But again, I go back to my my original theory. I think that Arne Slot has instilled a low energy style in order to mitigate injuries. I think that the biggest kryptonite of Arne Slot at Liverpool Football Club this season was his fear of what could happen. I think that he's so focused on fitness and he is so focused on the prevention of injuries that he neglects basic football. He's prioritizing what ifs more than reality. Just listen to the way that he talks about substitutions. Oh, Konate was purely tactical. Oh, this substitution was purely tactical. Joe Gomez coming on against Man City, it's purely tactical. It's just for fitness, just for rotation. And yet they're getting injured anyway. This is the problem. This is the problem. When you prioritize fitness over football, you neglect the basics of the game. It's Virgil van Dijk, but I understand what you're saying. You can't play the game afraid of getting hurt. We are in Vegas, baby. We are in Vegas. You can't play the game afraid of being hurt, afraid of losing a guy to an injury. It doesn't make any sense. Also, to all the people who were calling for Curtis Jones at right back, ball manipulator in the back line, right? Curtis Jones, he's the answer at right back, right? I can't hear you. I can't hear you anymore. I'm sure you'll be calling for him all fucking week. Yes, we are in Vegas for Thanksgiving. That's why you see the world's most tacky fucking wallpaper of all time and this stupid ass ugly fucking painting. We are mobile. I love Curtis Jones, but I don't want him at my fucking right back. That's all. That was the only point. I love Curtis, and I think that Curtis's words at the end of the game were absolutely fantastic. Exactly. And I think that it speaks what I've been preaching for 7 fucking weeks. There's no energy anywhere. From minute one, all you see are guys walking. You know, when it comes to the pace at which we move the ball up the pitch, it's like a 2 out of 10. It's not hard to play against Liverpool. You don't really have to expend a lot of energy to play against us. All you got to do is clog the middle. That's it. Force us wide. I heard it was a Cody Gakpo cut in and shoot merchant simulation yesterday. How many options did Cody Gakpo have? How many options did Mohamed Salah have? Shit. Listen, I don't get paid this kind of money, so. Hey, Curtis Jones is a good player. He's just not a right back. Guys, you can't sit here and tell me that the players are the problem. You can't tell me that the guys who won the league last season all of a sudden in 4 months became absolute dog shit. I'm not buying that. Because I see teams with way less talent play way more effectively. It's not like the talent of these players just disappears. It's not like they just suck. Some of the players in this system are a problem. That's a very specific caveat. Some of the players utilized this way are a problem. Yes. But I don't think that we're playing to anyone's strength. Again, one of the foundational arguments that I heard to keep Slot in 3 weeks ago, was that we don't have the proper profiles. Okay, but if you concede that we don't have the proper profiles and we continue to play that way, whose fault is that? Are you playing to their strengths? Does anyone in here say yes or no? Are we playing to the strengths of our starting 11 week in, week out? Yes or no? Are we playing to their strengths? Simple question. Just that. Are we playing to their strengths? I'll wait. There's 85 of you. I'll wait. Are we playing to their strengths? Are we playing to the strengths of Kirkes, of Bradley, of Gravenberch, of Gakpo, of Salah, of Isak, of Wirtz, of Konate, of McAllister? So if we can come to the conclusion that we're not playing their strengths, how could I, crucify them? Kirkes could build up if you just kept him as a fucking left back. Hey, big up to you, Mantis. You want to know what I feel like the pregame speech went like? I think the players gathered up in the locker room. They looked at Arnie Slot and they said this.
Would you mind loaning me some?
The fuck?
Would you mind loaning me some of your lipstick, Mom? Because I want to at least look pretty the next time you decide to f me.
I think the players were Cartman. I think they've had enough. I think they've had enough. I think they have zero belief in Arnie Slot's ability to carry them forward. And again, I hate to be that guy that said, I told us so, but when you look at how we struggled last season, the writing was on the wall. We just had specific players that were carrying us, and other teams weren't clinical against us. But we found it. The game's at 6 a.m. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, I have to because I have to do a reaction, so I have to wake up at that time. That fucking blows. That just ruined my Saturday. But we have the same issues that we had last year, dude. We really struggle in build-up. We really struggle against a team that presses high. We lack creativity in the final third. We lack energy throughout the full 90. Tons of guys walk around the pitch. Like, I find myself yelling the same thing at the screen that I yelled last season. And I think that that is the biggest, like, that's the most condemning thing. That you haven't been able to fix these fundamental issues in 9 months, 11 months. You know, we really started to see the form sort of change in January. Even when we were picking up results, they were terrible. I mean, Leicester away, awful performance. Southampton at home last season, terrible. Brighton at home, awful. Everton away, disgustingly bad. Everton at home, disgustingly bad. The only real hammering was Tottenham at home, and that's because we could have won the fucking league that day. So the players decided to say, you know what, I'm going to fucking do it. From January on, that Tottenham at home game is like the only one that we just straight up battered our opposition. Obviously, after that, we got fucked. You know, we didn't win a single game the rest of the season. But of course, the players are drunk, so who cares, right? Yeah, who cares? Who cares, dude? We won the league. Who cares? Yeah, that credit's really fucking working out for Slot now. All that credit in the bank. Listen, as a Jew, I know a thing or two about credit. And let me just tell you, the line is done. The line is done. What is it, 9 losses so far this 2025 season? And you want to know what's funny? I'm pretty sure we're only 1 point off the top 8 in the Champions League. That's what's crazy. I'm pretty sure that the last person in the top 8 is on 10 points. Liverpool are on 9 points. We're still only 1 point off the top 8, which is just insane. But I think what are we, 3 points off the top 4? Isn't top 4 21? Something like that. Low. It's in the low 20s. I think Liverpool are on 18 points. There's no point in discussing the league. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we're still only 3 points off. Which, again, that's just a fucking indictment on the Premier League. 6 losses and I'm 3 points off top 4. I'm going to go back to something that was said just before the Nottingham Forest game. You know, people were telling me that we have a winnable run. Hussam said we have a winnable run of fixtures coming up. My simple reply was the words winnable and Liverpool can never be used in association. And so far, The last 2 games, it looked like I played prime AC Milan from the mid 2000s, and then I played Pele at home, the Dutch Pele at home. I don't know what the club is doing, dude. It's a sad time to be a Liverpool fan. And I feel bad for Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes because Arne Slot has put them in a terrible position. He's put them in a lose-lose scenario. But also at the same time, I don't really feel bad because I asked them to sack him 6 weeks ago. I said we need to get ahead of this. Every game has been a regression. Virgil van Dijk legitimately looks like the worst center back in Europe the last 3 games. Our captain looks like the worst player on the continent of Europe. Mohamed Salah might as well not be on the pitch. He is a ghost. Alexander Isak is the biggest waste of money in the history of money. In the history of funds being transferred in the sport of football, Alexander Isak is the biggest waste. Florian Wirtz? Yeah, Florian squirting his way to nothing. Absolutely pathetic. But you're going to sit here and you're going to tell me that we're going to be able to attract signings in January. Guys, January is a month away. Who the fuck wants to come to Liverpool? Who would want to come to Liverpool? You're telling me that Mark Gahey is going to leave his nice little sitch at Crystal Palace to come to fucking hell? You think Antoine Semenyo is going to look at Liverpool and say, hey, that's where I want to go, baby? Yeah. No. Under no circumstance. You want to know why? If we signed Mark Gahey and Antoine Semenyo and Adam Wharton, 24 hours later, they'd be singing this.
Na 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 na. We're completely fucked, completely fucked. We're completely fucked.
Simple. Simple. That's all they would be singing. Guys, we cleared the cop before the final whistle. People left the cop end before the game was over on a European night. No fight. No desire. And again, for people calling out the player's performance, like Curtis Jones calling out the lack of energy, again, I agree with you, but I also have to stay grounded in the idea that if I had a boss that I fucking hated, that was telling me to do my job the wrong way, I would probably be a disgruntled employee. I would probably be a problem on the job site. I probably wouldn't be showing effort and initiative. I'd be pissed off that this is my life. So that's why I kind of have to, take it as a token, the lack of energy. I love that on football YouTube, no one talks about the mental aspect of games, right? Everyone just talks about players' ability. They talk about what they see on the pitch. No one wants to sit here and have a conversation about morale. No one wants to sit here and have a conversation about mentality and confidence and workplace cohesiveness and workplace environment. I don't know why, because that's like the most important thing to a team. I mean, I remember after the United game, I think I was on Enz's channel, and we were talking about the mentality at the club, and I was like, did you guys see the inside Anfield, the players just smiling, happy, playing spike ball. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You guys just lost to United at home. What are you doing? There should be negative smiles at the football club. It should be a fucking fascist regime, a dictator drilling mentality into this club. Hey, big up, Vader. I know that you don't celebrate Thanksgiving because you're Canadian. But big up. We didn't plan on streaming, but emergency calls. I shouldn't see smiles anywhere. What is there to smile about? What is there to be happy about? The standards are 6 feet deep, dude. We're buried. We're done. We're dead. We're dead. The whole season is washed. The whole season is gone. It's done. It's kaput. We're just floating in limbo until July. That's the saddest part. 12 games into a Premier League season, and you're now in limbo. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I really don't know what to tell you. God, this sucks that I can't share shit. I'm going to try to share something. Check this out, guys. All right. Hang on. Hang on. My mother is calling. Give me a second. You're right. That was Arnie Slot calling me. He was telling me, Mike, please stop. Please. Guys, take a look at this. Can anyone tell me what he should do besides shoot? Can anyone tell me what should Cody Gakpo do here besides shoot the ball? I'll wait. I'd love to hear someone tell me what option Cody Gakpo has. How many times have I showed you a picture like this in how many different games? How many different games have I showed an exact still of Cody Gakpo on the edge of the box at the corner without anything to do but cut in and shoot? But let's blame Cody. You're right. You're right. Let's blame Cody. Just pathetic, bro. Just it's hard for me to do this on one screen. If anything, I'm looking about how fucking grateful I am to have 2 screens at home. I think this is the most damning quote. We're putting in a lot of effort, even if the results don't show it. Where's the effort? Does walking constitute effort? Is that how we define effort now? We walk around the pitch. I'm putting forth my effort. Is that what we do? Is that the Liverpool way? I put in as much effort as I can to improve the situation. Guys, if this is the most effort Arnie can put in to improve the situation, that alone is sackable. The players are not putting in any effort. Did anyone feel like the team kept trying? Did you guys watch that game and feel like the team kept trying once they went down 2-1? Listen, we shouldn't look too deep into what he said. Hey, you know what, Vigo? It's almost like I've been preaching this for a year. The lack of off-ball movement, the lack of build-up, the lack of triangles, the lack of a midfield, nothing ever there. Yeah, I did. I did. I don't get it. I don't understand what he's doing. And he's getting paid $6 million a year to do it. I think that's what sucks the most. I think what sucks the most is that even if we sack him, we still have to pay him. Like, this man is still going to make millions of dollars even if he gets fired. He's still going to take my money and run and laugh all the way to the bank. Bro, I haven't liked looking at his face in 2 months. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We spent £500 million to look like the worst team in Europe. You know, when I said before the PSV game that Sunday league teams would have a good shot against us, I was kind of being facetious. You know, I was using hyperbole. But after yesterday, I fully believe that statement. I think that if you took the Sunday league champions of the UK and you put them in Anfield, they'd have a real chance of winning that game. Like, there would be a real percentage of them winning. Bro, this is tacky as hell. I don't know what you're loving about this. No. No. I'm happy I won a Premier League. I'm unhappy that he's the guy who was the manager because of what I've now seen this year. You can destroy your reputation. You can eviscerate your reputation, and that's what he's done. He's completely destroyed everything that he built. I think looking back on this, people are going to say, I cannot believe that he was our manager. I cannot believe that we won a Premier League. I mean, looking back, I can't believe that we won the Prem last season. I don't know how we did it. Because we basically played the same way. We weren't really playing that different last year. Not a lot has changed. I survived Arnie Slot. Yep. I just don't know. Like, what do we do in training? What do these players do every day in between games? Do we just not prep for opposition? Like, do we just not train? What are these guys getting paid to do every day? Like, do they just show up at the training center and just play FIFA? What the fuck do they do? What will I do? I don't fucking know. I don't work for the club. Yeah, I know. I know. Former players are fucking morons. They're way too emotional. Like, what are these guys doing every day? Like, what are you doing in between games? How do you look worse? It's not even like we have the same level of suck. It gets worse. It gets worse every day. I mean, at the minimum, you would think, all right, maybe the results aren't turning, but like, I see an improvement in this part of the pitch. I only see regression everywhere. Bro, McAllister gets around the pitch with a fucking walker. The dude's in a wheelchair. I know. Everyone's so shocked. I just, like, this is why I'm not really crashing out. You want to crash out? I'm not going to crash out. Because, like I said, my prediction before this game, we're going to win a stinky 1-0, and then I caveated it saying, I don't believe any of the words coming out of my mouth. I didn't want to predict a loss, but I told you I didn't believe what my prediction was. I said, I don't believe this, but I'm going to give it to you. I definitely didn't expect 4-1, though. Like, in the back of my head, I was thinking we're going to lose this game 1-0. Not 4-1. Liverpool support. Welcome to Liverpool customer support. That's only because you've asked me to do that in the past, Tulsi. We're in a bad mood, so we're just going to do accents. Bro, you want to know why that happened? I'll show you why that happened. Give me a second. Let me find it. No, 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 no. We're completely fucked. Completely fucked. We're completely fucked. Where the fuck did that tweet go? Here we go. Hang on. I'll show you why that happened. This is why that happened. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see how the ball is on the other side of the pitch and the midfield is now vacated? Look at where our double pivot is. This is our double pivot. Look at where they are. Not in the middle, right? This is all now vacated space. Now watch what they do, right? They switch the play. And now they attack that vacated space. Simple. Not rocket science. You know, people laughed at me when I said vagina ball, and now people are fucking using it. I feel like I didn't hear the words donut midfield before I started using it. I'm just gonna put that out there. I feel like a lot of the hyperbole that I used for how to describe the way that we play, it's being glommed by everyone. Everyone's saying what I've been saying. Yeah. Hussam can't overcook. Hussam can't overcook because Hussam was fucking Arnie Slot in until Nottingham Forest. He can't overcook. Did I see the Lawrence McKenna video? Did he release another one? Let me look. Let me look at what this fucking cuckold has to say. Oh my god. Player responsibility. Guys, get fucked. Get fucked. Jenny, big up to you. Happy Thanksgiving, Jenny. Big up, Jenny. Happy Thanksgiving.
Na 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 na. We're completely fucked, completely fucked. We're completely fucked.
This is what I don't understand. In isolation, in single games, I would say, yes, player performances can be a major factor. Players can let down the team. But when you look at a pattern over fucking 15 games, how is it still on the individuals? How is it still on the players? Over 15 games, how is it still on the players? That doesn't make any sense. It can't be. It has to be on the manager at that point. There's no other way to logically explain it. It's been 6 weeks of seeing the same thing. That's got to be on the manager, not on the players. And again, the hill that I will die on, even if you gave Arnie Slot the best players in the world in their positions for this system, I don't believe in this system. I don't. Because I see the fundamental errors that the system has. Complacency, passiveness, walking, fitness, bullshit. Exactly, dude. But the whole class has been failing for fucking 10 weeks. Not only are they failing, they're now failing worse. Remember, a failing grade is 59% or lower. 60% is a D, 59% is an F. We've gone from 59% to 5%. We're doing worse at failing. We're doing worse at failing. We're failing even more. We're flunking even worse. We're getting further away from a D. At this point, I thought, all right, maybe we'd be at a C by now. It still wouldn't be great, but we're at a C. I'm going the other way. I'm backtracking. I wish I was there. Sounds like a great time. I don't see I really don't see a point in like watching the rest of the season, to be honest. This is the only hat I brought to Vegas. I'm like pissed off. I'm pissed off that this is the only hat that like properly fits me. I gotta buy more hats now because I can't wear this anymore. It's too shameful walking around with this on my head. I don't want people to be like, "Oh, that guy's a Liverpool fan. What a bitch." No, I need to find another hat. Hey, pick up Paul. Like I don't want to wear this around. I need to find more hats. I can't wear Liverpool gear anymore. I can't wear Liverpool gear. I can't show people that I support this garbage. Listen, it's tough, bro. Who are you going to hire right now? I don't know who you hire. Yeah, dude, you're fucking zinger. Luck is not on my side. Lady Luck is not with me. Guys, think about it. We spent £500 million, and we are the worst team in Europe. We are the worst team in Europe, and we spent £500 million. This is the worst. I'm gonna say it. This is the worst This is the worst defending champions in history of any sport ever. There you go. It's out there. This is the worst team to defend a title in the history of sport. In the history of all sports, in all nations, at all levels. I'm talking like the defending champions of your local rec room volleyball. They did better than Liverpool. Your local YMCA. Their water polo team defended their title better than Liverpool. When you were in preschool and your team won dodgeball the day before in gym class, you did a better job defending that championship than Liverpool did. Yeah, this is why I don't buy kits, dude. This is why I don't buy kits. You want me to wear this? Get the fuck out of here. Yo, can we remove the gold patch now? Can we just get that off our fucking arm? Can we go back to the regular Premier League patch? This team doesn't deserve to wear that. Who gives a shit that you won the title last year? Y'all fucking suck. All right, guys, I have a Liverpool exclusive. This is a live look into Arnie Slot's pre-game talk before West Ham.
Won't someone please peg my anal canal? Everybody! Won't someone please peg my anal canal?
That's a real good pep talk. Big up, Slot. Way to go, big guy. You know, when he's trying to get us fired up, that's all he's got to say, baby. That's all he got to say. And the players are like, bet. Virgil van Dijk plays some volleyball. He's like, bet. Soboslai was the one who went rogue yesterday. No. Arnie Slot made sure to tell them not to fucking score. And Soboslai broke the script. I don't even know what that means. What are the odds? I don't remember that tune. Yankee doodle doodle doo doo da doo da. Is it that one? Yankee doodle ding dang dong. I don't know how it goes. Yeah, but it's not so sexy when you realize we're getting fucked every week in it. I think Virgil van Dijk is the worst center back on the planet right now. I'm just going to put that out there. Then again, I think every single one of our players is the worst in their position this year. Guys, fucking Chelsea are ravaging. Ducking American Waffle. Brother, I was driving. You want me to join American Waffle while driving? No, thank you. I was driving to Vegas, which I'm now here. I don't know, bro, but Ten Hag got a job. Also, anyone see Quanso's performance against City? We sold the wrong guy. I will say that I am a little bit concerned about the hindsight of the transfer market. I am now sitting here and questioning, why did we buy these players? What was the plan? What did we sell them? And to be honest with you, I'm questioning the players themselves. I mean, Isak, what did we tell you that you believed to make you come to Liverpool? Wirtz, what did we tell you? How could you have been so ignorant and stupid? It's starting to look like a condemnation against their intelligence. I mean, to me, they're looking pretty dumb. They're looking like pretty stupid human beings for coming to this team. I don't even know why we're a winger-dominated system. But it's not like the wingers do anything. We don't do anything. I mean, our attack plan is get the ball wide, run into a 4v1, and lose. Big up. That's because they're not told to stay in midfield. Their midfield don't stay in midfield. They don't move. We stretch the pitch, right? Other teams condense the pitch. We stretch the pitch. The biggest problem is that when Liverpool are trying to carry the ball out of their own half, you'll most often see the rest of the team run. So, like, the ball is moving, but the players are running away. So the distance between where the ball is and where the ball has to go, it stays. But in theory, you would want one of two things to happen. You would want the ball to move up and the player to stay, or you'd want the ball to move up and the player to drop. And then another player, somewhere else, they move forward. We're a joke. 500 million pounds defending Premier League champions. We're a joke. We are pathetic. There's no other way to put it. But this isn't unique, dude. This isn't unique to this season. This isn't unique to these players. We've seen this every game for the last year. Every game for the last season. Let me see if there's any other tweets I had. Give me a second, people. Let's watch something. Check this out, guys. All right, you can see it. Let's watch something. What do you see everyone doing? What do you see everyone doing? Has the space between the ball, I mean, look at this. Do you see what I'm seeing? Do you see what I'm seeing? Look at how much fucking space there is. Look at that massive donut in midfield. Let's switch it to the other side. Now let's play one long, and let's give the ball right back. Again, this is our build-up. This is a perfect analogy. We abandoned the midfield. We're not trying to play ball to feet. You get the ball here, and someone takes a risk. And then it ends up leading to nothing. Again, does that look like a high percentage pass? That one actually led to an attack. Either way, there is a new Stranger Things out. But Stranger Things sucks ass, dude. It's been 3 years. Listen, anyone who was Arnie Slot in during that Liverpool Civil War, I don't want to fucking hear you. I don't want to fucking hear your voice. I don't want to hear you speak. I'm sorry, I don't. You have no credit in the bank. I don't know, dude. I didn't watch the PSV game. I was driving to Las Vegas. I didn't need to though. I didn't need to tell you what was going to happen. Anyway, we've been live for an hour. We've gotten our thoughts out. The world is ending for Liverpool Football Club. Arnie Slot is taking us straight into the abyss. Again, when I called this guy the Antichrist of football, people laughed. They're not laughing now. I think everyone thinks that Slot is the Antichrist. When I said that we don't play football, they kind of laughed, and they're not laughing now. You know, vagina ball might actually be something that's studied for people looking for UEFA B licenses in the future. I think I might have created a new term for people in football. They will use vagina ball in the future. It is what it is. It is what it is. But it's Thanksgiving. There's other things to live for. I'm going to get to go to the Sphere and watch The Wizard of Oz tonight with my family. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. And then, of course, this weekend, I will be reminded of the fact that I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to watch Satan lead my team to disaster. I get to watch bald Satan lead Liverpool. Amazing. Amazing. But I appreciate you guys all hanging out here. Big up to you. Smash a like, hit subscribe. And let's end it with our videos. Why? Because Satan is leading me to disaster. Fuck no. Fuck no. Why on earth would I ever willingly lead my family to the pits of hell? Why would I willingly lead them to self-torture? Why would I want them to gouge out their fucking eyeballs? Thank God they don't like Liverpool. Thank God they don't watch this sport. All right, people. Outro on the way.
All right, gold member. Don't play the laughing boy. There are only two things I can't stand in this world. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
What?
We're back.